If you go into jury selection with a plan and you understand the law around jury selection and what your goal is, jury selection is an incredibly important tool in negligent security cases, which is the majority of my practice, because similar to a death penalty case where the prosecutor has to death qualify the jury, they have to find out what jurors are able to return a verdict of death if they produce certain evidence. And what ends up happening is the jurors who are unlikely to return a verdict of death end up getting kicked off the case and don't end up sitting on the guilt phase. So you end up with a more conservative and a more likely to convict jury. The same holds true in opposite in security cases. Because the theory is a little attenuated when you first hear it at first blush, could you hold this group of volunteer homeowners responsible because a criminal that they didn't know, that they didn't invite to their property, that they didn't want on their property, came onto their property and committed a crime? And you start to get the conversation flowing around that. You end up, first of all, having incredible conversation between groups of strangers and hearing different people's ideas about these thoughts. But what also ends up happening is you find out that a lot of people, just hearing that, simply can't do it. And if you know how to ask those questions, what you end up with is the jury that's right for your case.